TCFC.
Hello there, Tom from TCFC here. We've got some big news coming out from St Andrews regarding the new strategic committee. Phil Neville is live at the stadium reporting. Over to you, Phil.
Thanks, Tom. Due to the lack of diversity in the current strategic committee, they decided to make a few changes. As the former England women's team manager, I know a thing or two about women and I'm all for girl power. So I'm delighted to say that the new committee is all women. Shall we meet the girls?
Popular TV chef Nigella Lawson, Her Majesty the Queen, and last but not least, Sally Webster of Coronation Street.
Let's begin.
Hello, Nigella Lawson. My name is Philip Neville. May I call you Nige?
Oh, nobody's ever called me that before. Well, I suppose so. Can I call you Phil?
You most certainly may not. How is it that you plan on taking Birmingham City out of this mess that we currently find ourselves in?
Well, it's impossible to think about Birmingham without focusing on the ham. Ham is so intensely versatile, not unlike Mikel San Jose. Right, let's go to the kitchen. There are some things in life that are just simply meant to be together. So here I present to you honey and ham. Take this glorious gammon steak, smother it in honey. Yes, I'll keep going. Then we take it in the oven to caramelize naughtily for hours. This is a combination that never fails to satisfy the senses. There is another combination that I am deeply passionate about, and that is Scott Hogan and Lucas Jutkovic up front. And when that goal goes in, instant gratification. Now, moving on to the post-match recovery period. As well as keeping the boys well fed, ham has some other medicinal qualities. After a tough home defeat to Barnsley, Phil, nothing beats a bit of ham therapy. By placing a nice thin layer of ham across the thigh. Then it's best if we gently go in with the fingertips. Massaging softly has the most miraculous effect. Then if we go in deeper with the palms of the hands, it's really excellent. And then it's best just make sure there's full coverage, and in no time they'll be fit and ready, raring to go.
Thanks, Nige.
And finally, a toast to my fellow chef and football fan, Delia Smith. Let's be humming you!
Thank you very much, Nigella Lawson. Now let's go over to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. How is it that you plan on taking Birmingham City out of the current crisis?
I'd just like to say that you've always been my favourite devil. Do you know why that is? It's because your name is Philip.
Hello.
So I'm very pleased to be here supporting the team of the city, the boys in royal blue. I have one or two ideas regarding image and presentation. I really don't think that the current Birmingham City mascot, Bo Brownie, is befitting of a mascot for a club that plays in royal blue. So, I propose replacing him with a creature of greater pedigree, a royal corgi. And moving on to matters on the pitch. It has been brought to my attention by the palace staff that the Birmingham City players move rather slowly, and I wonder whether this might be because of their tight-fitting undies. So I wonder if we were to change their shorts for a nice Balmoral tartan kilt, with a bit more air flowing around the tallywhackers, that might get them moving a bit quicker off the mark. I find it works awfully well with the horses. And digressing for a moment, I must say, Jeff Horsefield has always been a particular favourite of mine. So, here's to the boys in royal blue.
Very insightful, Your Majesty. Now let's see what Sally Metcalf from Coronation Street has to say about this. I'm sure she's got lots of pearls of wisdom. How are you, Sal?
Hello, Philip. We've actually met once before when we were at a banquet when I was the mayor of Weatherfield. I've got some fantastic ideas for Birmingham City. First of all, we're going to do 4-4-2. We're going to have Jeremy Bear over on the right, and Nigella, I'm absolutely in love with your idea about having our Lucas and our Scott up front as a partnership. We'll be peppering balls into the box. It'll be just like the good old days, like when I was mayor of Weatherfield. Did I mention that? I've also had a rather unusual idea about the left side of our midfield. Our Tim is actually quite a good little player.
Hello, Sal.
He may have had a heart attack recently, and he's only learned to read in the last year, but he's quite quick, and I actually think he could beat Jack Grealish in a fight, so I'm just going to pop him right here.
Whee! Go on, Tim!
There you go, Tim. Come on, Tim, you see it. In addition to our obvious tactical acumen, I also think that actually I'd add a touch of sophistication to the team. You know, my daughter is actually a model, you know. One other thing I'd really like to do is bring back Christophe Dugarry. He brought such a lovely bit of class to Birmingham City. Tim's not the only one who's been brushing up on his education. I've been learning a little bit of the Française. So, to sign things off, au revoir and bottoms up.
Absolutely fantastic, Sally. Now we've heard all three of our committee members, I'm absolutely certain that Birmingham City's troubles are over and soon we'll be steering ourselves away from relegation. So all that's left to say is thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to TCFC. Keep it out onto the end of the road and up the bloody blues.